Should she warn her ex's new girlfriend about what he's really like, or should she just mind her own business? Hey, Emily.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How you doing? What's going on?
Okay, so I was married for 4 years, and my ex-husband was incredibly narcissistic and emotionally abusive. He made my life, literally a living hell. I was so miserable. He, beat down my self-esteem so much where I had to go to therapy to deal with it. He was incredibly controlling, and it was just a really, really bad situation. But thankfully, I was able to break away from it and put my life back together and all of that. I've been divorced for a year now. I just kind of wish I would have known sooner and maybe listened to my friends and family when I met him. But recently, I found out he's started to see a single mother, and she has a kid. Someone I know, not a friend or anything, but someone I'm familiar with. And I feel kind of obligated to warn her about him, but I just don't know if it's my place or if she'll believe me or if I'll come off more jealous and bitter. And it's kind of like if it were physical abuse rather than emotional abuse, I wouldn't even question it. But since it's more emotional based, I don't know if it's the same type of thing here.
Emily, first, I'm so sorry that you were subjected to that and that you had to go through that. And if I'm putting myself in the new girlfriend's shoes and the ex-wife reaches out to me with that information, I'm sorry, I'm not going to believe you. I would just think you are a disgruntled ex-wife trying to mar his name.
Disgruntled. How long have they been going out with each other?
They started seeing each other a few months ago.
Okay. That's plenty of time for him probably already to talk a lot of crap about you to her also. Mm-hmm. So if you give her a call like Kristen is saying, my guess is she's already got a scouting report that you're crazy. So that's what he said. And you calling and doing this will only prove his point.
I think your heart's in the right place, though. I get why you want to do that because you want to spare her.
I think you should do it as long as there's no chance for retaliation against you. Because here's the thing. I agree with Kristen and Bert. They're not going to believe you. She's not going to believe you. They're going to think you're crazy. But when it starts to happen to her, when he starts to pull those same things on her that he did to you.
Tactics.
Yes, that seed has been planted and she'll remember that conversation. So instead of her sitting in her head being like, am I crazy? She'll be like, oh, I was warned about this.
And Emily, if I was you, I would even call out the obvious. You could even say when you do talk to the new girl, say, hey, I know this makes me look bitter. I know this makes me look crazy. I just really wanted to let you know so that if you were put in the same situation, you would know that I also went through this.
Yeah, I think I would phrase it also. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Mo. Something to the effect of look, believe me or not,
This was my experience.
But this was my experience. If you are going to do it, I still don't think it's going to be accepted very well.
Yeah, I mean, you can plant the seeds. There's nothing wrong with that if you feel like you're doing a good deed. But at the same time, I do think different people have different experiences, and she's probably not going to believe you. And if she tells him, he might actually now try to avoid being the person that you are warning her about.
Now, Emily, I want to reiterate something that Cassies said. And because of the patterns of behavior and what he puts you through, more than likely you send this, she's going to tell him. Oh, yeah. And you really have to know what kind of person he is and that he would not retaliate in a scary manner.
Yeah, you're right. That's
it's something to think about, okay?
I don't know that anybody is calling right now that is endorsing you calling the girlfriend. Everybody is pretty much saying the same thing, which is she's not going to believe you. No matter what you have to say, she's not going to believe you. Hey, Marie, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
Morning. So I went through this exact same thing with my ex-husband, and I literally came to her with the receipts and showed her pictures and was like, this is exactly what he did to me. And she was just like, BS, don't believe. And wouldn't you know it, she's going through the exact same thing. and I bet you wish she would have listened.
Yeah, it's not on you. I mean, you might hear Emily just feel like you have to do this. And if you really feel like it's in your heart to do it, then go for it. But and here, according to Shannon, it's probably not going to go real well. Hey, Shannon, good morning.
Hey, I was in the same situation. He's already done damage control, and you've done so much healing already. I'm afraid that when you do this and you're not received, it's going to hurt you more. I think you need to focus on your healing and just keep it moving.
I agree.
Any of that resonate, Emily?
Yeah, I totally get what they're saying. I just would want to save this poor girl and her daughter, like, years of pain, because I just know what it's put me through personally. But
Well, if you were coming for authentic advice, everybody is saying don't even do it.
Yeah.
That said, there are plenty of people that listen to our advice and go do what they want. So, but at least everybody's saying, look, they've been through it. Don't even waste your time.
He'll get his karma.
it's true.
Okay, Emily.
You have a
Thank
lot
you,
of
guys.
faith in karma, Mo.
I do. I have to.
We all have to.
The Bert Show.
So, first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.